guys, I'm Aniko, and this is my recap of PC gaming news for October 2016. Videos in this series release on the last Friday of every month, which means we'll miss the last 3 days of October this time, but if anything significant happens during those days, we'll talk about it in the next news video. Also, for your information, you can find links for all the games mentioned during this video in the description below. So let's get started. This month, not counting DLC, over 500 PC games were released on Steam. Out of this ridiculous number of games, I've picked a few to highlight as titles that might be worth your consideration. These recommendations aren't made entirely on my own opinion, but are based in part on buzz from places such as YouTube, Twitter, and professional gaming news sources, and is an attempt to render a snapshot of what's new and interesting in PC gaming for the past month. So to begin, some of the major releases for the month of October include Endless Space 2, a turn-based 4X space strategy that launches players into the space colonization age from Amplitude Studios. Mafia 3 is an open-world action and crime adventure game from Hangar 13 and 2K Games. The Silver Case is a dark adventure mystery visual novel being localized from Japanese by Grasshopper Manufacture Incorporated. Shadow Warrior 2 is a ninja-themed first-person shooter from Flying Wild Hog and Devolver Digital. Civilization 6 is the newest entry in the Sid Meier's Civilization series of 4X turn-based strategy games from Firaxis and 2K Games. Battlefield 1 is a World War I themed first-person shooter from Electronic Arts. Titanfall 2 is a science fiction first-person shooter from Respawn Entertainment and Electronic Arts. Farming Simulator 17 is a modern farming simulation game from Giant Software and Focus Home Interactive. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is an action fighting game from Bandai Namco. Hide and Shriek is a 1 vs. 1 multiplayer horror game played out in 10-minute matches from Funcom. Just Dance 2017 is a dancing game from the iconic series controlled by your smartphone from Ubisoft. WRC6 FIA World Rally Championship is an off-road car racing simulation game from Kiloton Racing Games and Big Ben Interactive. Some other more obscure games that are starting to see critical acclaim and were released during last month include Aragami, a third-person stealth game from Linceworks, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, the fifth game in the survival horror series from Scott Cawthon. Goner is a procedurally generated 2D platformer with roguelike elements from Art and Heart and Raw Fury. Thumper is an action rhythm game from Drool. Syndrome is a sci-fi survival horror game that places you inside a doomed starship from Camel 101. Mega Tagmention Blanc plus Neptune vs. Zombies is a hack-and-slash JRPG with two-person tag team from Idea Factory. Shu is a stylish 2.5D platformer with a cast of hand-drawn characters from Coatsink. Viking Squad is a 3-player co-op brawler from Slick Entertainment. Butcher is a 2D shooter game that pays homage to the early 90s from Transhuman Design. Dodonpachi Resurrection is an arcade-style shoot-'em-up bullet hell from Digica. Manual Samuel is a classic adventure game with a protagonist who's already dead from Perfectly Paranormal and Curve Digital. Yomawari Night Alone is an adventure horror game from Nippon Ichi Software and NIS America. There's much to look forward to in November as well. Some of the titles that are coming our direction include Moto Racer 4, a bike racing sports action game from Artifact Studios, and Microids. And yes, this was upcoming last month too, but it was delayed to November. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is the futuristic next iteration in the first-person shooter series from Activision. Tyranny is an isometric, story-rich CRPG from Obsidian Entertainment and Paradox Interactive. Dishonored 2, the sequel to Dishonored, is a first-person action stealth game from Bethesda. Watch Dogs 2, the second game in the Watch Dogs IP, is an open-world hacking and action game from Ubisoft. Planet Coaster is a roller coaster park simulation game from Frontier Developments. Ashes of the Singularity Escalation is a real-time strategy game from Stardock Entertainment. Super Dungeon Bros is a dungeon action brawler from React Games and THQ Nordic. And now I give you my special reward, the Steam user favorite, from all the games released in the month of September. This is a contest based on user reviews. The requirements are simple. The game must have debuted on Steam sometime in the previous month, which should give all games time to collect reviews from Steam users. The game also must have at least 100 reviews or more to qualify for this award. This award goes to the game, released in September, with the highest percentage of positive user reviews. September's winner is Steins Gate, with a total of 98% positive reviews from over 500 reviewers. It's a story-rich, time-travel, science fiction visual novel developed by 5PB and Nitro Plus, and distributed by Mages Incorporated. And this month's runners-up are Harmonia, a kinetic visual novel with 97% positive reviews, Price, a free-to-play anime-style puzzle game with 96% positive reviews, and Divinity: Original Sin, an early access strategy RPG with 96% positive reviews. Steam reviews change fast, and I fully anticipate that these titles will shift up or down over the coming weeks. So this reward is just a snapshot of which new games from September have the most positive reviews at this moment, one that hopefully will help guide you to some new and interesting titles. October's been a busy month with plenty of chatter about various games, such as Overwatch. I felt like I kept hearing things about Overwatch this month, but I'm not going to talk about that particular madness. Let me start off by reminding everyone that the 34th Golden Joystick Awards are coming up this November 18th. And if you haven't already, you really should head over to the voting page on GamesRadar.com to vote for your favorites in each category. If you do, you'll be eligible to get some free games from Green Man Gaming. These include Spec Ops: The Line, Sid Meier's Pirates, and one more mystery game. The promotion runs until the 21st of November to give you time to claim your free games after voting. The gaming news that really stuck out to me this month was Samsung's DMCA claim against a YouTube video featuring a mod, which turned their now infamous Galaxy Note 7 into, well, basically a bomb. The mod itself was a mod for Grand Theft Auto 5, which reskinned the sticky explosives to a Note 7. Obviously, the entire affair was meant to poke a little fun at the Note 7's problems with catching fire at highly inopportune moments for Samsung. Of course, these humorous videos generated a lot of amused press attention from the gaming community, and Samsung didn't like that. Nope, didn't like that one bit. So they filed a DMCA takedown notice against the particular video that had gotten the most viral attention from featuring this mod. Well, by this time, most of the news-following gaming community was familiar with this particular video, so the news that Samsung had filed against it raised a bit of a storm. The YouTuber in question did file a counterclaim, and YouTube, seeing an opportunity to show that it is for the little guy, ended up ruling in favor of the YouTuber, and rightfully so. Though, I do have to admit, if the video hadn't already been wildly popular and viral, I'm not so sure YouTube would have responded to the counterclaim quite so quickly. The summary is, YouTube, well played. Well played indeed. Oh, and Samsung, stop making yourselves look like a nasty corporation and cough up the few $1,000s to replace the burned and damaged property of your likely former customers. It would be a better use of your resources and generate some goodwill, which you're going to sorely need at this rate. Now on to the good part, free stuff. This month there are 2 free games that are worth picking up if they interest you. First, from the Ubisoft Club, they're giving away Beyond Good and Evil this month, which is from 2003 and is an action stealth adventure game. Secondly, Dungeon Keeper, a dungeon strategy management game from 1997, is available from Origins on the House program. And that is my extremely condensed update on important PC gaming news for October 2016. I hope you guys found the information in the video helpful. If you feel like I missed something, you can add to the conversation in the comments below. And I will return with another video in this series on the last Friday of November. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!